Hello and welcome to PvP Tips in Minecraft. On the Project Ares servers, as you saw in one of my previous videos, and today I'm going to show you what I think is the best tactics to use in a close range PvP battle. So this is a great PvP server to test this out on. Its link will be in the description below. And without further ado, let's start going. So let's sprint over here. You always want to be sprinting because there's really no downside except for food. And when you're fighting, food should be the last thing on your mind. So you see we have this bridge here. Going directly onto this bridge exposes us to this line of fire by a lot of people. And these people, well, that's my team of course, but you see a lot of these people have bows. I am not one of those people. So what we want to do here is take the road less traveled. And the best way to get across here is to jump, obviously, because that's slow. Water is your enemy when you are PvPing, because it slows you down so much, and some people might just be better than you in going through water. So here's someone, I think they're AFK. Well, that isn't a very good thing, is it? But we've got them. Oh, and here's another one. We want to jump as much as we can, because jump, of course, enables the critical hit function. Although, I should mention that when you use this critical hit, either by sprinting and hitting someone, or jumping and hitting someone, that both increases the damage you do, which is nice, but it also increases the knockback. And depending on what you're doing, that might not be the best course of action. So here's another person here. And you see we're both jumping and sprinting. Jumping and sprinting is the fastest way to travel on foot in this game, not just sprinting. And here we are on fire, and there we are. So let's go back here. And you see this bridge, or let me go get a better view of it. This bridge is a choke point. And if I were to have blocks here, which in normal Minecraft, of course I would, but this is a server that works great for PvP, of course it doesn't allow block breaking, or placing, for that matter. So, what we gotta do is, we want to find the narrowest point of this river, because that's where we can jump over it best. These trees are great cover, not as great as it could be, especially because these little line of bushes prevent our escape, which is not good. We have someone in diamond armor. This is a suicide run, because there's no way we'll be able to do this, but maybe at some point one of our other teammates, of which there are many, will be able to finish up the job, so to speak. So now I'm going to try and penetrate a little bit further into our enemy, the cyan. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. And you see here, this is another battle. I'm forced into this, and this is a suicide. That was not good. I should keep in mind, or you should keep in mind here, that what I'm doing here is recording a video to think what I think is the best PvP strategy in Minecraft. And I am not the best PvPer, which is sort of weird, because I'm recording a video about how to be a good PvPer. Oh, there we go. I don't know if I killed that, but I certainly contributed. And when people are aiming for someone else with a bow like that, of course they are a lot slower. And people with these new, well, I say new bow mechanics, but it's not really. It's been since beta 1.8, which was over a year ago. But these new bow mechanics require you to charge up your bow, of course, before you fire. And the thing with that is that that makes you less want to just abandon that whatever second and a half of charge you've built up. So people will be less likely to move, and they'll try to pelt you with an arrow, which does more damage, at least in this case, before they resort to their sword. And what you have to do there is get at them before they realize that the bow is not a good option to use. Because a lot of times it is. I'll show you this if we're on a server, or a map rather, that allows the use of bows, or which is a good bow fighting map. A very good strategy, so to speak, is to, I guess, etho it, because that's where I first heard this being used aside from myself, is to pelt your enemy with arrows from close range. Because if you just like hold right click for about maybe what a third of a second and then release, you'll fire an arrow. It will be on the lowest power setting because you'll have only drawn it back for a very small amount of time. But even a bow drawn back to its lowest power settings, so to speak, does plenty of damage. And it has the added bonus of giving you, say, a 10 block reach, as opposed to a, whatever, 4 or 5 block reach that you have with a sword. And it's quite fast, so, I don't know, maybe I'll show you that if I have time tonight to get onto a map with a good bow map. Here we go here. Fighting in the water is not good. I shouldn't have done that, and now, see, I can't really get to him fast enough. Whoops. Sorry. Let me just go back into there. I think I messed up horribly there. But you see, in that last bit, I could not get to him fast enough in the water before he was able to draw his bow back all the way and fire another shot. So if people have if one person has a bow and you don't, you do not want to get into a fight with them at close range or long range. The best way in that case is, of course, to sneak up on them, as is the case with many fights. So I think we're gonna go just a little bit longer here. I don't want to make this video too long because that gets a little bit boring, and I'm only doing it in this one little place. Hopefully at some point I have episodes that are on different maps, which would be very nice. But who knows? Let's do a little bit more, and then we'll call this video a close. I'm a fan of these shorter videos, to be honest. I just find it easier to make, easier to be entertaining and informative in this case. I'm not trying to be funny. Maybe I am. Who knows? Let me know in the comments below. I don't know how this person got full diamond and is still okay. So let's chase this person. Oh yeah, I should mention that if you jump repeatedly while you are in a two block tall space, such as under this tree, if you sprint and jump, like mash the space bar, I'm sure it's making quite a ruckus for the microphone here, but if you do that, it will have quite the speedening effect. And you know what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into a creative world and show you exactly what I mean by that, because I don't believe I'm being very clear. So I'll be right back. Alright, I am back and I'm in a little creative world and I have a little bit of a test rig set up. We've got this too high ceiling, goes on for a few blocks, and I'm going to show you here what I mean by faster when you're jumping repeatedly under a 2-block high wall. So let's watch as we just sprint through this area as we normally would. So watch this, watch how the red and white blocks go by, and you can see that's pretty much normal sprinting speed. And that's pretty normal. And if we do that, but we hold down the space bar, then it will be slightly faster. Let me show you that. Because you see, I'm not sure how to best explain this. There's a small delay between the time you can jump. So like if you hold down the space bar, the game will only let you jump every I think 60 milliseconds. Probably a little bit more than that, I'm not entirely sure. But you will not jump as fast as you might otherwise. So watch this. Let's just stand under here. I'm holding spacebar, and you can see bum, 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 bum. So that's not as fast as it was before in prior updates. So let's sprint under this, and you see... Oh wait, I did it the wrong way. But let's sprint again, and watch as the red and white blocks go by. So now we're holding whoops. Wow. So now we're holding space, and you can see we're going just a little bit faster when we're jumping like that. So that's good. And then if we go here, and we can jump like just mashing the space bar. I'm sorry for the sound there, since I don't have a very isolated microphone. I don't have like one of those awesome booms that other people have. You can see if I really smash the space bar, I can jump a lot faster than I can if I just hold it. So let's sprint under this and do that. So watch this. Watch that. That's much faster. And that's just with my thumb. If I, say, take my hands off the mouse and use 2 hands, watch this. So let's do that. And look at that. It may not look exactly like it, but it is, I guarantee you, slightly faster. Slightly faster is the key word, because it's not going to do too much for you. Just normally, but when you're chasing someone in PvP, every little bit of distance you can make up counts, because it's quite easy to be in a bit of a pickle in Minecraft PvP, because you all run at the same speed, and that sort of makes it a little bit hard to catch up with somebody if your maximum speed is the same as theirs. But anyways, that's going to be the conclusion of this video. Hopefully it will be one of a few. I'm not sure, maybe I'll find something about bow mechanics, I'm not sure. This is more of a just learning how to commentate video for me. So, leave a like if you liked, and I will see you some other time. Woohoo!